probably gets hit.
Yeah, I think that Beleren is like actually the hardest tank fight of all time. Not only just from like the tank swap mechanics, but I think in addition to that, it's like the movement of soaking the orbs. I would not be shocked if... Okay, so I think that Beleren and Midnight Falls are going to need some structural nerfs in some capacity, whether it be speed of the orbs or maybe the amount of orbs that are coming out for Beleren. And then for Midnight Falls, I actually think that another Glaive's movement speed nerf is something that could absolutely happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think... I wouldn't be shocked if at least the Beleren ones happen on the reset.
Yeah, we would learn about that a couple hours from now if they did that.
This has been crazy. So the raid opened on March 17th with a heroic week, and the Race Worlds first started on March 24th with the Void Spire and the Dream Rift, and both of those, I'm going to be honest with you guys in chat, maybe not the best races of all time, maybe some of the worst, you could even say. 1 out of 10. The March on Caldenas, 10. Absolute cinema.
Pure cinema.
This has been the craziest race of all time. I cannot even believe that somehow it's gotten better than both Dimensius and Fyrak. This is just the culmination of the hardest boss of all time and one of the craziest setups of 2 of the best guilds in their prime.
And it's the start of the expansion. How do you follow this up? Oh my god,
I don't know.
What are they going to do next?
I'm not sure.
What can you do next? Well, first of all, we got that Sporegar boss, right? Whatever it's called.
In 1207.
In however many weeks. It's like 8 weeks from now or something.
It's something like that, yeah, I think.
What was the guy in Highball? The big fungus guy?
Brackenspore.
Oh.
Brackenspore, yeah, they're bringing it back.
Hyde, Brackenspore too, yeah. I'd be down for that.
No, Brackenhide's the dungeon. Brackenspore is definitely the name of the boss.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, Brackenspore with the flamethrower.
Yep, that's right.
That's him.
They got to bring him back.
I mean, that fight was...
They brought back Gnarl Root.
They sure did.
They can bring back Bracken.
Wait, where was Norroot? Oh, he was in...
He was the first boss of Myrdrasil.
Yeah, but where was he before or after?
He was in the WoD dungeon, the Everbloom.
Oh, the Everbloom. Was that... Wait, hold on. That was him?
Might be his brother. I mean, they're both named Gnarl Root. They're named mobs.
I thought that was Oak Branch. Or was Oak
Like
Branch?
Gnarl Hyde?
No, Oak Branch is the Darkheart Thicket guy.
Darkheart Thicket guy,
Yeah.
Okay. I never made that connection. Oh my gosh.
That was the one that had all the tree puns in it.
But he like regrew. He's a tree.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
wow. Very cool. Okay.
What can you do? Sometimes you just forget to burn the roots, and they regrow.
My guild forgot a handful of times people like to do deep damage and not do mechanics.
Leave me alone.
And they
That's right. And then you pick up your tank. That guy was.
That was a good first boss.
Oh, Witherbark was an Everbloom, according to chat.
No, that was the first boss of Everbloom. Gnarl Root was the mini boss.
Oh, the mini boss.
Oh, so you gotta clarify, Tettle.
Oh, the dude that was walking down the path that you
Yeah.
avoided?
That-
we skipped.
Oh,
That
good
guy-
shout, good shout.
That guy was the Gnarl Root.
Okay.
The guy that, oh yeah, that guy was annoying.
What was the best first boss of the previous few, like the last 2 expansions? Like the recent rating, like Shadowlands Up. Was it actually him?
Not Shriek.
Wait, what was the
Shriekwing.
what was
The
the question?
best like first boss of a raid.
From when? Shadowlands?
Oh, Shadowlands Up, I guess. Recent rating, modern rating. Shriekwing was pretty good.
I liked the Terragru. I think that guy was heat.
Why? Because he was free?
Yeah, because he was free, and I got to actually interact with Torghast powers in a way that felt cool.
Tattles just took the one that knocked everybody out of the circle and just padded damage every time.
I got the one that made me big.
2 of towers or 10 of towers.
That's right.
I hate you.
I love that one.
I knew it.
You can't walk on other people.
You were just trolling the whole time.
Dude, I love the one that made me big. It was
Oh
fun.
my
What do you want from
gosh.
me?
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, I'm having fun raiding Kalamazoo. Done everything else.
You're trolling everybody.
Guys,
All right.
Vexy and the Gear Grinders was kind of a banger.
That was good.
Dude,
but you know what's also a
raid
banger?
over?
This push, 65.5. This
we've
is looking
seen
like
it coming every
it's
time.
getting close to a new PB.
Yeah, I mean, it might actually be. We had the sheet somewhere.
We had a 65-2 earlier today.
Yeah.
Okay, I
That's the
think
best I've ever seen.
I think they're pushing the best pool was like 64-2 or something. That was like absurd. But regardless, we're into phase 2.
Another weird Tears of Lura soak, but they're able to make it work and get the crystals in the middle. This one's a little bit easier. There's nothing to spread out for. They've already done the criticalities. And now we just have to dodge the basketballs, make sure the raid's topped, and that's our first cycle done. Now chat, regardless of what these dumb casters on the previous block told you, you hold on the 3rd Galvanize until we see those 18 Tears of
Third
Lura
galvanized.
It's
third
right after the
Galvanize.
third galvanize
He's
goes
rolling
off.
it back. He's
You
rolling
hold
it back.
No.
from the criticality to the knockback to the crystal soak, and then we're into P3.
Okay.
And then we can clutch up and start doing some damage.
So we got one more dance right here. We're going to have the criticalities. We're going to watch the players drop the crystals in the middle. And then we have the last galvanize that's going to be going off here in just a couple of seconds.
Hold.
Yep.
We start holding now.
Yep.
And you don't unhold until we see those soaks.
Those soaks, they've wiped Liquid probably no less than 25 times at this point. They're very difficult to get to. They require a lot of movement speed, and Evoker has to rescue a Disciplined Priest, and even sometimes we've seen it cause them problems hundreds and hundreds of pulls deep. The Dark Meltdown's coming out. The last AoE is going to be going off, and the push here for Liquid is unbelievable. 52.5, 1% better than their previous best, and oh my god, we are in.
See what happens when we hold at the right time, chat. We're into P3. Here we go. And that was a sub 53 push, Tettles, like you're saying. Insane boss damage. Let's keep it going now. First P3 pull after dinner. Lock in, chat.
Yeah, so we're going to have that raid split aside here we talked about before. On the left side, we have those light siphon soaks going out, 3 of them. On the right side here, we're resolving memory game. We have a decent constellation roll here. We're going to resolve 1 diamond. Then we have T resolving in circle. Once these all resolved, another constellation's coming out. Then we're going to have the swap of those light siphons on the right side, spawning in right now. Need to soak 1, 2, 3. Pretty easy so far. We have 3 lights over here. But when that Dark Archangel cast comes out, we're going to have to use one of those crystals on both sides. Only have 2 left. Being resolved now. 1 is resolved. 2, good constellation roll here. As long as memory game's done on the other side properly, we should be seeing a push through this first section here, Zyro.
At this point, the only thing I'm worried about is the Dark Constellation patterns. Some of them are
RNG,
really
right?
difficult. The RNG of them can be difficult. It's the overlaps of the constellations with the mechanics. As long as they are able to deal with the constellations, everything else falls into place. Sub 30 on the first Dark Archangel is fantastic. The DPS slows a little bit here. We want to see sub 17 we know is possible for them to get their maximal damage for P4. Let's keep an eye on that when we get there. For the time being, Dark Constellation's going off at the same time they have to deal with the light siphons. That was a very nice pattern that they just got. Right side doing the memory game as well. They're already done on that side. About to swap those mechanics over for 1 more set before we get that second cast, Tettles.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of where you make determinations as to whether or not you're going to be pressing or holding some of
Look at the boss's health!
cooldowns. Yeah, and you're looking at the boss's HP to try to audible some of your cooldowns. Kind of like you called out, Zyro, earlier. Are you going to be holding or sending the true shot?
Oh,
the boss,
65?
oh my god.
And the cast has started.
Dude, the boss is so unbelievably low.
They don't need to press anything
Okay,
here.
here's the thing. We got to lock in. You still have to push the boss all the way to 0% HP, and you're going into the final phase. The unfortunate reality is even though they're blowing past the damage check here, it doesn't make the last phase that much easier.
Right.
In reality, the only thing it's going to allow you to do is maybe save 1 or potentially even 2 offensive cooldowns for that final phase, making that damage check a bit easier.
Good.
They can still wipe here. This memory game is tough. The Dark Constellation
so
is
easy.
free. It was literally free. It was all the way in the old puddle. They complete the constellation or they complete the memory game in basically no time. Now the right-hand side, they have to complete the memory game, but the left-hand side was so free.
Last set of light siphon soaks coming out here too. Also a really good constellation roll. We're going to have 2 more soaks left here being taken care of by that left side. Memory game being resolved on the right.
Lost
rough
1. That's
constellation
okay.
there. We should have...
We have res.
Okay, we have a res available. 2 tier soak going on here
Soaks.
as well.
We're
which we
good.
get just in time. Good constellation. We got the last soak done.
Okay.
We're
The
good.
boss
We're
is
in.
pushing.
All right, last phase, 20 alive.
Push.
And we're going to
Before-
have a res,
right when the Archangel cast begins. We're fine.
and a res will come up.
Yeah, we are through.
That was a super easy push, and every cooldown was able to be saved
Okay.
there. They have every button available. All that stands between Liquid right now and the world first kill is literally 3 Shatter Spires and 3 Heaven and Hells. All they have to do is keep all 20 alive.
And I mean, look at this. Liquid, earlier in the day, they swapped off of a Blood Death Knight onto a Guardian Druid for more DPS. The DPS check in this phase is fairly real. You need to move for the Star Splinters. You're standing in this Light Crystal, and one of the tanks is hammering these Shaws that run at players. At the same time, some of the tanks are going to try to soak the Shaws. You press your Stampeding Roar, and you run as a 20 stack here. Liquid was able to keep all 20 members of their raid alive, and the boss is at 60%.
Look at the boss's health here. Sub 60% here, Zyro.
This is perfect. Great
Second
movement
star
for that
for all.
second star. Second Heaven and Hell coming out here. We're already moving. Get that beam way
The boss
behind
is
us.
sub
This is what the
50.
second roar is for. That beam is nowhere in sight. Now we need to find a good spot to plant for the final set of Star Shatters while the tanks stand in front and block the
We have
Shaolins from
light
hitting the
coming as
players.
well.
Get in
Resolve these
position.
stars, and this boss might die. 1 fires, 2 fires, number 3 fires. The boss is sub 25% already.
80
We don't
energy,
have the time.
last heaven and hell. It comes down to this. Can we keep all 20 alive? Do we have the damage check here? It's not over when the boss hits 100 energy. Remember, there's still that
It's
midnight
sub
cast.
10%.
Do
Nobody
the damage,
dies here.
Liquid.
Just clear
One
the
cast
shot.
on the
Resolve
boss.
these stars. Don't clear the raid. 5%. Midnight's going to
come on,
fucking do it.
let's go.
We did it. It's over. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What just happened?
Liquid claimed the
Oh
Alienware
my
race to world first for the 4th year in a row.
Oh my gosh! Midnight has fallen! We've taken it down!
473 pulls. The hardest boss of all time has fallen. Liquid have done it. A phase 4. They thought that yesterday was kill day. They thought they were going to bed. The losers with Echo claiming it. But they showed up today. They swapped to the Guardian Druid, and they have claimed world first for the 4th time in a row.
Wow. Oh my goodness, brother, that was the cleanest phase 3. That push was so incredibly low. 15% on the 3rd Dark Archangel cast. Might even let them pull cooldowns for that burn phase. It was so incredibly clean. We didn't lose a single player in the secret phase. The first guild to see the secret phase went to bed last night thinking we might wake up and this is over, but it's not. We came in, Midnight has fallen. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die early at this point. That's okay. My heart, I can't take
I mean,
it, man.
dude, I was telling you guys, yesterday morning during breakfast, I was chatting it up with some of the players, eating breakfast with Max, fired up a couple other people, and Max was like, man, this is another day where I'm gonna lose a year of my life. Little did you know, Max, you had another day in the in the pocket for that one. But
I'd trade that.
the
I'd make
boss
that.
dies, another
Damn
world
good
first
deal.
kill. Oh, you know, and there's also the benefit they get a little bit of loot too, but
Little bit
that's
of
for
fun.
farm.
Dude,
You know what?
the stress here, it's been palpable. I mean, the players, they thought that they had lost the race to world first yesterday by going to bed. They even extended their raid time for an additional 2 hours, which is so rare for Liquid. And they show up today, and they're able to make magic happen. This has been a fantastic conclusion to the best race to world first of all time.
Dude, literally,